room.
Yeah.
This dude whips it out right in the hallway. I said, put it up. Put it up. Yeah, swear to God, this all happened last night.
I'm your driver, Stacia, and this is not a boring ride. It's more than just getting people from point A to point B. No, this is entertainment that will leave your flabbergasted. So, if you're getting in my car, come with a story.
I'm visiting from Toronto, Canada, and I've been having an awesome time. So last night I went to the bar. I got pretty fried. I had 7 old fashions. Mind you, this older white guy, he bought me 3 of the old fashions out of the 7. I had 7 or 6, I don't know, but all I know is by 10:50, I was in the bed, knocked out, passed out, all my clothes was on, going crazy. And I woke up, it was 3:30 in the morning, so I went downstairs. Excuse me, I'm going too far. I had ordered me some food and all that while I was drinking. And then it was 10:50, but all I know is I was knocked out by 11 o'clock. I woke up, it was 3 in the morning. And then I leave out of the hotel room because I was going downstairs to smoke or whatever, because I had found my pack or whatever. So anyways, I was going downstairs to smoke, and it was this fine Egyptian dude. Super duper fine. And he was coming out. I was actually coming out of my hotel room. I'm on the 11th floor, and he was on the 11th floor. So he's talking about, what you doing? I'm like, I said, I'm just waking up. I said, I'm fried or whatever. He was like, your eyes real red. I said, yeah, because I just woke up. I said, I had a good amount of old fashions, and when I was telling you I was going downstairs for food, Scratch said I was going downstairs to get some ice because the ice machine broke and it's right outside of my door, so that's how I ended up running into him. So he just came up here, he just seen some girl up here or whatever, blah blah blah. Mind you, then he's talking about, can I come back to the room with you? Fine. Oh my God, super duper fine. And he's saying my name, Antonio. He got that Egyptian accent, because I'm like, boy, where you from? And then he was like, I just left, I seen this girl or whatever. And so obviously I'm knowing he bought because he's trying to come back to my room.
Yeah.
This dude whips it out right in the hallway. I said, put it up. Put it up. Yeah, swear to God, this all happened last night. And hey, I'm gonna tell you. So I said, put it up. So we hopped on the elevator together and we go downstairs to the thing. I ain't gonna lie to you. I told him, come here, come to the bathroom. So I grabbed it and held it because it was. And he's from Egyptian, so he's from Egypt, but he's Egyptian. So I'm like, okay, I don't know if it's cut. They got skin still. So I was like, oh my God, it's so pretty. And it was cute. So I'm like, okay, the women in Egypt, they get off then, because Japanese, Chinese men, most of them not really giving what it's giving unless they got some American in them or something else. But anyways, yes, I told him come to the bathroom, so I grabbed it, felt it, blah blah blah. Definitely let him come back up to my hotel room. 5 minutes, that's it. Gave him a little bit of top. What Glorilla said, give me head top. So I gave him top for like 5 minutes, and I couldn't do it no more because he kept saying, don't hold it. You're not supposed to hold it. You supposed to. I said, oh, no. I said, I said, it was nice knowing you. I said, but listen, you can't be doing all this extra stuff. So anyways, he went about his business. And that was such a fun. I'm telling you, just how I told the head bartender at the hotel, the lady, because she's pregnant, and she'd be there during the day, but she leave at 4 o'clock. And so she was like, how was the last night? She was like, the hotel get crazy at night. I said, oh, you don't got to tell me. And I said, it was this fine Egyptian dude. He was so fine too. Ooh, he looked real good. So, and they ain't being funny. That's what pretty much gave him a pass, because I ain't coming to town to play. I really came down here to chill, go out to eat. I want to take some cute pictures because and I looked good last night as well. But so that was already throwing me off my mind. I said, he got a pass one because he was Egyptian, and I wanted to see what that was saying for. He was saying my name real cute and stuff. So I said, I'm going to give you a pass because God's been hitting me since I've been here. And I said, nope, I'm not for that.
You only been here for 1 day.
Right. And I got a Grinder account. That's like something for like gay males or whatever, Grinder. It's like for y'all, got POF and Tinder, all this extra stuff. And so once they see you on the location, they know I'm not from here. And I literally got in my bio. I can even pull it up on my phone. I actually put in my bio, I said, I'm here to find bud trees or whatever you want to call it. And so I thought that's how I was going to find it. Hopefully, I found my trees from somebody sitting at the bar. So that was crazy. And I told him I'm not here to play. And there's some super duper hot guys that's been hitting me up. But I told him now, I don't really care for that. So he lucky that he really got a pass. And for him to be so demanding, I said, no. I said, oh, no. So I put him out to the curb. He ain't had no problem either. You can tell, man, guys are so funny. Because he literally pulled his pants up. He like, okay, see you later. Go about his business. So I go back downstairs as well. And he hopping in the lift, like leaving, just going about his business. No number, no nothing. that's it. It was a wrap. So that's what that went last night.
Funny.
And it was cool. It was awesome. Yeah. And then I got a good amount of crazy stories.
Go
man.
ahead. Go ahead.
What's another good story? What else happened crazy? This is a great one. One reason why I'm not really interested in no guys, because the guy that I'm talking, mind you, I'm 24 years old. The guy that I talked to, he's 40, and I like older guys. I've been dealing with him for 3 years though. Like this was the guy that I'm thinking that maybe marriage was going to come about and all that. And whether or not I'm gay, I still want to have a daughter. No son, but I want a daughter in my time. Mind you, he has no kids. But anyways. He does the most, like literally he always want to tweak out and all this stuff. I'm telling him, because I was telling him originally I was going to Florida, but I ended up coming to ATL. So once I told him I was like going to ATL, he's like, you trying to go see somebody? Da, 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 da. He said, you just told me it was Florida. I said, Thomas, is literally a hurricane going on right now. Nobody's going to Florida or whatever. So we haven't been talking at all. He hasn't even sent me a dime. Look, I work anyway, so I always keep my own bag. That's number one. We always keep our own, spend ours, but we want to spend yours too if you're gonna let us.
Yeah.
So for me dealing with you that long, you ain't even making sure I'm okay on the trip. You ain't even texting me or none of that stuff and ask me was I fine. You're crazy when I literally just told him, if you want to have your cake and you can have your, I don't have my cake and eat it, but I have caught him into stuff. And once again, I'm still, whether or not I'm a gay male, I still think like a man. So I know how it goes, getting horny and seeing hot people. It definitely happens. So anyways, I was telling him like we don't have to cheat with each other. There's no need to never cheat, because if we don't want to be with each other no more, I will respect that. I always tell guys or anybody just in general, because I actually got another fire story once I'm done with this one. If you want your cake, go ahead, go. I respect you telling me, hey, I don't want to be with you no more, nothing bad, but instead of leading me on still and thinking there's love there, no, because babe, listen, the type of lifestyle I live and the fun I be having, I always say my light would never get them down. So I was telling him, if you want your cake to eat, you can have your cake and eat it too, because I said, you don't never got to lie to me or nothing like that, blah, 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 because somebody hit him up in his phone and they called him while I was at his house. Nobody calls your phone at 2:50 in the morning, and they called 3 times at that, bro. I'm not stupid. So I said, why you ain't answer the phone? He's talking about it's a work call or something. I'm like, no, you would have answered that. He says,
that's the worst line.
Bingo.
Not at that time.
And that was the thing, because, well, it's still not even that time, but sometimes he'll work like 10 or 11 on like because he own his own company or whatever, like his own plumbing and heating thing. So he'll get a service call. Somebody will call him for a service call and be like, hey, I'll pay you $400 if you can just come fix this up. And he'll be steady connecting 2 little wires, boom, $400 that quick. Nice house, nice everything. He's good established to be his age. But anyways, I'm like, they ain't calling at 250. And then if that's money, you're going to answer the phone, because that's there. You make good money. You don't go to work for no 100, 200, 3. Most of the times I'm hearing you like they just did a job, because it's him and his uncle. They started the business together. The people that just did them, there's this company that just opened up. And the people that hired them to come fix, make sure all the HVACs and all that stuff work, blah, blah, blah. The people wrote them a $10,000 check, like off rip, just for that. So him and his uncle had split it 5 and 5 a piece or whatever. So I'm like, y'all know you always work good. You would have answered that phone. And then you looking at it. And then once I said answer the phone, I seen the look in his eyes. His eyes got big. Boom, you lied already. I can tell from, once again, I be watching them read it and all them stuff, body language and eyesight, hand movement, all that. Oh yeah, you can get caught up in the logic like that. You don't even have to talk, because once again, you gonna act off emotions. So if somebody says something that's just like somebody saying, hey, you cheated, you gonna be like, what? Like da 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 da. Yeah. You know what's going on. So that's that. And so when I get back home, I told him, I said, if I don't hear from you at all through my trip and you don't ask me how we doing and stuff, you will never hear from me again. And I'm really going to have my cake and eat it too, because I haven't, like, you know what I mean? Whether no, he cheated one time. So that's why I'm like, I found out, so don't try to like play. And I told him that, and I still stuck around. And I'm very big on, it's a lot of diseases out in the world. Don't play with me. That's why I tell him, you want your cake, eat it too, because one, I'm always going to use protection, blah, 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 but still, don't be humping nobody and you bring me back something, because then we're going to really have a problem. Right. And that shit is real. You got herpes, HIV, all this other stuff you never get rid of now. Especially, and I really love him a lot, so that's why I get it when people be like, love make you do some crazy things. And I get it when people be like, girl, you need to leave him, or boy, you need to leave him, he cheated on you, Shit just don't be that easy sometimes, especially when you've been with somebody for some years. So I actually get it, but like my grandma always told me, because my grandma raised me, No man would never cheat on me more than 3 times because you obviously got something going on. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it a stat. One time I will give you a pass for once because I know how this stuff go. But once again, all you have to do is tell me. Twice we probably have a problem and I might be out of that. But I know 3 times for sure. There's never no third time. Third time's a charm. I would be a fool to let a third time bypass me. And then the hell is you with a third? If you sleeping with 3 different people like that 3 different times, oh baby, no, you're done. You don't want me no more, or I'm not satisfied. Don't lead me on. My girlfriend and me and Stephanie, we went out to the bar or whatever. Me, her, and my girl Tori, who's the head bartender at, because we work at a yacht club and all that stuff. And anyways, my girl Stephanie's talking to this guy, and they like, I wouldn't say a relationship, but you can. She bought him Dior for his birthday and all that just passed. They've been going out to eat. He's been opening the doors for her and all that stuff. So giving a gentleman vibe, mind you, he's young. He's younger than us. She's 25. She's a year older than me. The guy's 23 years old. So I'm like, okay, he opening the door, taking her out to eat and all that stuff. You don't really meet too many young guys that's usually pee or got manners because he was always opening up her car door. And I talked to him. He was cool. So the whole time we thinking like everything is perfect, fine. And he recently just told her about 3 weeks ago. Because this happened last Sunday. 3 weeks ago, he told her, hey, I want to take a break and focus on school because he is in school and all that stuff. Blah, blah, blah. And he like, I just don't got time. And I tell her, don't be delusional, bro. Got anybody make time for what they love. I know that for a fact. I mean, come on. I know big time, whatever, and all this. I know guys that's real established that make time for what they want. So you can't tell me you going to school. One, I'm in school too, so I know, and I still make time for what I love. I still get to go jogging, going to the gym. I love going to the gym. I'm a pilot's cunt. I love to get my little Starbucks, all my little stuff. I still make time, and I make time for the guy that I love. So he's telling her this, and she's going to the floor. She's believing him. And I ain't being funny, I'm keeping it stacked. In my mind, the whole time, I'm like, I ain't say nothing to her, but I'm like, yo, I think he's just not interested no more because one, you just bought this guy all this stuff for his birthday, you know what I mean? And all this extra stuff. And I'm like, you think that, but I'm saying this to myself, I ain't want to tell her. So anyways, he's like, I'm going to still call you, I'm going to still check up on you, blah, blah, blah. And all this extra stuff. So anyways, we chilling, we go to Seaside, and it's an outside bar, all that stuff. It's real nice. It's cool, nice, and it's a younger crowd. And we went on Sunday. So anyways, me, Stephanie, and my girl Tori, the bartender girl, we ended up going. But originally it was just me and Stephanie was out at first, and we met Tori to go to Seaside. So we was like, okay, let's go to Seaside. We get up in there, and we coolin'. We ain't even scratched that. We ain't even get to have one drink. We walking in. We walking in, and so I guess she spotted him. She's like, sissy, because she called me sissy. And no, I always try to say Brissy at least, because I got my femme and mask ways, you know what I mean? Okay. But anyway, she like, sissy, Cameron's here, because that's the name Cameron. I said, oh, okay, period. She's like, but he's with a girl. Literally, he's with a whole nother girl, and he just told her 2 weeks ago that he's trying to focus on school and stuff. He lied to her face. Oh my God, she was so devastated and distraught because she liked him a lot. She just bought you Dior. Like, she put you on to a lot of stuff because they ain't being funny. He was like, I wouldn't say at-home boy, but he ain't know what the city gives and a good amount of the cool spots and all that. Like, a lot of spots she took him was his first time ever going. So anyways, I'm like, oh no. And she ain't tweak out. Which I'm glad, because then I would have had to go off. And I'm like, yo, we don't want security to get involved. And I always tell people, because of course I ain't gonna be planning a fight. They would have definitely came down to a fight, especially her and the girl. And then I definitely would have. Somebody puked all over the world right there. They definitely had a crazy day. And anyways, so I definitely would have had to check him. Like, why did you lie? You didn't have no reason to lie. So anyways, she's so distraught and hurt, she couldn't chill. And then he didn't even have enough respect. I can understand, because I have seen guys cheat and leave, or they'll get into it, they girl and leave, or blah, 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 however it go. He didn't even have enough respect to leave. We stayed at the bar for a whole hour. He stayed there with the girl the whole entire time. I ain't being funny. That's my girl stuff. Because him saying he had to make time for school and all that stuff, I knew that was cap. And then him standing in the vicinity with the same person, that's her, because I definitely, if that was Thomas, he knew it would have been up. Yo, get away from him right now. This my dude. I don't know what he told you, but go ahead and move, because I don't want to have to put my hands on you, because it's not even about you. That's the type of person I am. I don't want to have to, but you, who I'm dating and sleeping with, because him and her were sleeping with each other as well at that. And anyways, I definitely would have turned up. Like, I'm telling her, like, well, that's later on. I don't want to skip too far. And so she like, Sissy, camera here. Anyway, he with the girl. They ain't leave. They everywhere. We turn around. We go to the bar for a drink. Him and her was right there. And scratched that before the bar. They drank. Once she said, Sissy, camera here, I grabbed him to come in the huddle because she was like, he with a girl. Mind you, we already a little saucy. So I grabbed Tori and Stephanie. Me and Stephanie already been out once again. Tori just met up with us because she got off work. So I grabbed him in the huddle. And I'm telling him, giving him, he was like, F them, da-da-da-da. Like, what? What's going on? Blah, blah, blah. Him and the girl literally walked right past us, and I know he told her who Stephanie was, blah, blah, blah. And like I'm telling Stephanie, this could be an ex-girlfriend or something that he's trying to focus on. I said, there's no way, bro. He just stopped done talking to you. He just sent you that message 2 weeks ago. Y'all just celebrated his birthday and all that, and he's holding a girl hand again. They literally walked right by us, and she looked at Stephanie. Stephanie's back was turned towards them, though, and I was facing the doorway because I told him come in a huddle where I can grab them and we can all talk. Once again, we outside, the music loud. So then, he walked past with the girl. I'm like, oh, and I said I would have turned up on him. Like, I don't even play them type games. And then, anyways, she kept it cool. She cried. She vented. Oh, it was just so crazy. And I'm like, God's not so bad because Cameron, why'd you lie to her? All you had, and then you told her you're trying to focus on school. It's not her. And you can make people. And she's a pretty girl. Like, I ain't saying pretty just because she's my friend. She's from Spain, long black hair. Jacket. She's a white girl, but I wouldn't really say she got that black emphasis in her, you know what I mean? Okay. Like trap music, she only like black dudes type blah blah blah. And anyways, I'm like, don't try to lower. I'm like, Sissy, don't lower your self-esteem down. She's like, cause is it me? She was crying, da, 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 da. Mind you, she liked him a lot, so I know how that go. And I'm like, yo, he lucky. I said, I'm glad you ain't doing that. She's like, yeah, I'm glad I kept it. I'm like, yeah, anyway, because you know security would have came, yoked us all up and grabbed us. I don't like causing the scene. If it's gonna go down, let it go down in public. I mean, let it go down in some private type. Cause me, I was giving her the outside because we sat in the car for we ain't even going inside our house at 5 in the morning from that night because we sat in the car for a whole. We got home like at 2, but we sat in the car and smoked and just vented the whole time. She crying, all this stuff. My girl Tori got stuff going on.
Those car talks be good.
Yeah, and my girl Tori got a lot of stuff going on too, the head bartender. And speaking of, I got to send her a message and tell her congratulations because her and the girl, her best friend for 5 years, trading on her. Crazy, be stealing her stuff, just a trader. And I stay out of all that stuff. But anyways, they was living with each other for 5 years. So my girl Tori just moved into her own place today, Thursday. No, what's today? Saturday, excuse me.
Yes, sir.
She moved into that place Thursday, but she just actually posted the keys today. That's what I seen. So it could have been today in reality. But anyways, I gotta text her and tell her congratulations. And anyways, she ain't tell her roommate that Sierra, who's the girl named Sierra, who's the roommate, she ain't tell her that. And she was like, should I tell her? And I'm like, tell her for what? Bro, she did you wrong. Like, she did you super duper bad. And then mind you, we all work with each other. So the girl Sierra works with us as well. Her best friend, she got her the job. And this girl did. And then the girl moving her boyfriend into the house when you literally told her, and Tori, you was living in this house before you had this condo for 7 years before you even met Sierra. So you let Sierra Sierra's still in the condo, but Sierra's not going to be able to afford that rent by herself. Tori's the head bartender. Sierra's just a server. So, and then it's down at the area that it's in, it's like by a beach, you know what I mean? It's super duper nice. So anyways, Tori had her own stuff going on. So she venting stuff in, and it ain't being funny. I'm the only one in the car like, damn, I don't got no problems. I'm okay. I got life problems, but not like this and stuff. You know what I mean? So I'm like giving my own take and venting. But anyways, I'm talking to stuff. I'm like, and all Cameron had to do was say, yo, I don't want to pursue a relationship. We still can be friends and stuff. Instead of lying, talking about you trying to focus on school, you gave her a whole paragraph of a side story just to lie. And I told her, I said, he lied about that. Sissy, I said, what else has he been lying about? I said, this girl who he holding his hands, I said, I think that's his ex-girlfriend, bro. I said, that's his ex that he got back with her. I said, there's no way he holding this new girl hand quick. They sitting up and talking. I said, he ain't even have enough respect for you, Stephanie, to leave the vicinity and be like, oh shit, I'm caught. Because, and then another thing I told her, not even her homeboys, because she called her homeboy Noah gave it her outside too. He was like, well, did he speak or something? No, he ain't speak. I'm telling him myself through the loudspeaker. I'm like, no. And he ain't speak because you caught him in a lie. Exactly. If once again, if it is what it is and it was what it was, if he would have told me like, hey, I don't want to pursue a relationship, blah blah blah, I don't care that we had sex and all that, I would have been peeved about it because he ain't leading me on. I'm a pretty girl, I'm gonna have my cake as well, and I would have respected more instead of being ponder, because she actually thinking he in school, she still sexting him, blah blah blah, and whole time it's cap, he was a liar. And anyways,
when did it become so hard to just tell
and I told her, I said, Sissy, all he had to do was say, yo, I don't want to be in a relationship once again. Let's just be cool and friends. Like I got stuff that I'm trying to focus on, but it's just not for me. And I respect you. I love stuff like that because I'm like, okay, he's honest and Pete, and that's cool because everything don't work out in life, and that's what everybody needs to know.
Right.
So it was no pressure about that. It was the fact that you lied, then you got a whole other girl hand, and you broke. Stephanie was so in distraught. Speaking of, she's still in distraught because she still be bringing it up. Like the last day we had work, because I ain't go to work since Thursday was my last day at work, and we ride home with each other because we live 2 minutes apart. And anyways, she talks. She's like, Sissy, I still can't believe that. And I'm like, oh my God, let it go. I'm saying that to myself, but I'm like, it's still bother her because she ain't say nothing to him. She's listening to her homegirls and all them. They like, girl, F that dude, F him, let him just go to the. And I'm like, no. I said, that's what's wrong with the world now. Everybody keep trying to say F something. No, your feelings was involved. I said, you went home, you cried, like you cried, that's the stuff. I said, your feelings was involved. I said, and then. Once again, I'm like, if he was a sneaky link, which I'm grown, I don't even say sneaky link, because if I want to hump, we're gonna hump. We're grown now. There's no need for all that extra stuff. So that's what it would have been. But no, you thinking this was a relationship, and then he told her as well. He's like, I seen you as a girlfriend, all this extra stuff, as him being in the midst of claiming he's trying to focus on school. So anyways, that's why she felt distraught. And then she listened to all her homegirls and like, she still never said nothing to this day. And I said the reason why I would have said something, because when we were having intercourse with each other, raw intercourse at that. I just bought you Dior for your birthday. You're stupid. And I told her, I said, Sissy, I'm going to tell you. I said I would have definitely had to say something to him. I would have stood on business because I wasn't going to go back to him at all because I know what you did. And then he didn't even respect you enough to leave the vicinity with the girl and probably try to send a cover-up message or something. He didn't care. He stayed there. He ain't moved. So he played you. He clowned you in your face. You just bought him Dior. And then he lied as once. I would have sent him the most. And they're talking about, don't give him your time or energy. She's already given enough of the energy. She's still venting about it to this day right now. She's crying and stuff. I said she liked him. So you should have told him, like, yo, you a liar. Like, I would have sent him the most craziest, I wouldn't say craziest, but you a liar. Like, the girl you was with won't cute. No tea, no shade. Just would have read him down. And then I wouldn't even care what he would have said because I would have been done with him, because that just let you know he ain't have no respect, bro, for you at all. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was that, and yeah. So and my girl Sora, she had her own stuff. So everybody was just waiting that night, and then once the drinks get involved, ooh, that was just crazy. But I'm like, yo, yeah, you never have to lie about nothing. I believe that. I always tell people, I'm not your mother, your father, your girlfriend or boyfriend, and this is from a friend aspect. It's like what I always tell my friends. It's better to have I don't play that weird stuff, because I'm cutting you off right in the there, because I'm not a weird person. Because if I got something to say, I'm going to tell you. I always tell people, uncomfortable conversation is better to have, especially if we locked in for years. I believe let's have this uncomfortable conversation, because it's going to be uncomfortable, but at least we're going to get what we get off our